Hello friends, Kisan is here again and welcome you in this video tutorial. In this video tutorial we are going to discuss about the method is called merge, which is available in the map interface, and this is defined as a default method in map interface. So when we talk about the merge method in map interface, the method merge associates a given value with the given key or calculates a new value from the old value and the given one using provided mapping function, right? So this provides a mapping function as a argument, and you can see the method signature, right? So method name is merge itself, and this accepts a key, so the key with the which to associate the result, and second argument is a value. So value is nothing, this is a null value to merge the existing value to be used as a new value. If there is no current mapping, the mapping is null. And third parameter we have a by function, right? So a two argument function to be used for calculation of new mapping from the old value and given value, right? So when we talk about the return type, the new value associates with the given key or null if there is no mapping, right? If some new value is getting associated with this key, then that will be returned. If this remapping function returns null, then there will be no mapping. Now when we talk about the exception, then you can see first exception is thrown by this method is called unsupported operation exception. When the put operation is not supported by this map, then this will throw a unsupported operation exception. Now second exception is class cache exception. If the key of if the class of a key or value prevents it from the storing the in the map, then this will throw a class cache exception. And finally this will also throw a null pointer exception. This is an unchecked exception. If the specified key is null and this map does not permit null keys, or remapping function is null, then in that case this will throw a null pointer exception. So that's all about the method signature. Now to explain this method, source code already I have written over here, so I will try my best to explain you. So in this code, basically in the following code, we use merge method to update total prices of the product, and we use integer sum method. So if you look into the JDK 1.8, then JDK 1.8 integer class has been updated with a method is called sum, which takes two integer arguments, and that these two integer is getting added, and that is returned by this method. And this is a static method, so directly you can make use of the method reference, right? So method reference to call its method, right? So using type inference you can call this method, right? So basically this method takes two integer parameters and add it and return to you. Now look at here I have created a map. Key is a string and value is an integer, and nothing I am adding in this map, so this will simply display a empty map. Now in this map we are making use of the merge method, and merge here key I am specifying as a fruit, and value I am going to specify as a 3, and just I am calling the integer sum method. Again I am calling merge method on multiple times in this price map. Then what will happen if you try to print this price which is nothing but a map, then value of fruits will be 3 plus 5. This will be 8, means fruits equal to 8. So this will be added. So now second scenario, null removes mapping for a key. So what we have written, again we are trying to use merge method on map, and we are passing the key as a fruits itself, and here we are passing value as a 7, and here I am telling old value and new value. So old value for prices would be 8, right, and new value just I want to associate as a 7. But if you look into the lambda expression, just I am printing old value and new value, but this lambda expression, this mapping function returning a null. So what will happen, 8 will be substituted by the null itself. So if you try to print map over here, so this will print fruits equal to null. Now again we are putting one entry with key as a bread and value as a null, right. If you try to print prices over here, so bread equals to null, that will print bread equals to null. Next thing, no need to handle initial null value. So we know that this bread holds null value, right. Bread's key holds null value up to this point, right. But if you try to merge again bread and you are passing new value as a 42, and just you are calling some method, and if you try to print, so null immediately will be substituted by the 42, right. So you don't need to think about the null value. If this key holds null, then that will be immediately substituted by the non-null value or new value. So if I run it, then I can show you the output. So look at here, initially when we try to print prices, then this is printing empty map, and in this line just we have trying to merge fruits twice, and first time we are passing 3 and second time 8. So these two things will be added and that will assign to the fruits. So that's why we are getting fruits equal to 8. Now we are calling merge method. At this time we are passing key as a fruits and new value we are passing 7. So old value for this fruits was 8, right, and this remapping function is returning a null value, right. So fruits is substituted with the okay. So in this case what will happen, just we are printing old value and new value, but if your mapping function, or what is that, remapping function does not if it returns null, then nothing will happen. So if you can see the output, mapping will not be happening, right. So that's why we are getting a empty map over here. Now again we are trying to put entry with key bread and value is a null, so this will print bread equals to null. So that's getting printed. Now again we are calling merge method with bread, key as a bread and value as a 42. It's a new value, old value was null. So we don't need to handle initial null value. If this key holds null, then that will be immediately substituted by the new non-null value. So that's why bread equals to 42 is getting displayed. So I hope you understood what the significance of merge method, which is available in the map interface, right. So I hope you enjoyed this learning. This code I am going to upload on the GitHub, and GitHub location I am going to specify in the video description itself. So thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in next video tutorial.